it's Josie at Black Bella DC Contouring Academy. I am checking in from school, back in school again. Super excited. I have so much exciting news to share. As you can see, back at Cortiva Institute, finishing up my skincare, aesthetics licensure and training. We're in the business of, learning in order to keep those earnings up. We're technology driven, so you have got to always invest in continuing education if you want to be successful in this field, right? So I am at the tail end of it. I'm super excited about it too. So of course, with me learning more, it enables me to be able to dump more resources and knowledge into our training curriculum. So that is like so dope. So we have had a lot of trouble with the cost of importing our professional grade machines from South America and China. So we got a handle on that. Our manufacturing partners have been pretty great in working with us with Sea Freight and DHL. So long story short, our next quarterly class is going to be on September 24th. It's Saturday, September 24th. The cost of the course is still $4,000. We've been able to hold it kind of right there at that line. Now, usually the deposit for the course is $1,000. We have a promotion. If you lock in your training bundle before the 24th of August this month, you get half off of the cost of the deposit. So instead of having to put down $1,000, you're only submitting a $500 deposit. So in the course, as we mentioned, you have the complete bundle. This is everything from send to end, the complete Kahuna package that you need to launch, start, grow, and infuse body sculpting and contouring into your world as an actual business, right? So not only are we giving you the 2 professional grade machines, that's the one vacuum therapy machine. This one is the one you perform like the buttock lift, the breast lift, comedone extraction, facial lifting, cellulite cupping, contouring for the body. You literally have about 10, maybe a dozen different individual treatments in that one vacuum therapy machine. So the second machine is the multifunction cavitation machine. This one is actually designed with the fat cavitation, 40 kilowatts, your facial radio frequency, your body radio frequency vacuum, and the microcurrent lifting feature. So here we go again, about another dozen different treatments or more with the 5-hand tools on that machine. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was like the value of different training partnerships and things of that sort, right? Because when you start talking about the machines and then how you choose where you're going to purchase your machines and where you're going to purchase your trainers, the first thing that you are wanting to do is credential your trainer. Does he or she actually do what they say they do? Because we got a lot of people out here saying things that they're subject matter experts and they do this and they do that, and the numbers ain't adding up, y'all. So it's like, show me that you have proof of concept. Show me where you have actually not just launched, but you've made it over that 5-year hurdle. Because 5 years is a kiss of death when you start a small business. If you can make it beyond that first 5 years, you're in clutch. You're good. Most small businesses fall statistically. Look it up. I ain't making it up. Better Business Bureau, Small Business Administration. It's a fact. Most small businesses fail within that first 60 months. It's like, isn't that how long people finance cars for too? Like, don't get your car repoed. Anyway, first 5 years, if you can make it out of there, we're talking, right? I had tried to start my business out with a partner, and that was one of the telltale flaws that she had. We didn't even know how to operate the equipment yet. And this woman was talking about, let's do training. We got to do training. It's going to make us rich. I was like, train how? Like, what? So be careful and clear on the selection of your trainer. Your trainer should be a licensed, credential, experienced partner. I would say when I look for training, I am looking at the education level that the person has had. I have well over 1,000 hours of accredited training. That's aside from all of the different protocol training and additional kind of one-off trainings that I've done. So again, licensed massage therapy, soon to be licensed esthetician, certified lymphedema therapist, certified in liposage, ProCell, Pure Sculpt. Oh my God, it's so many things. I can't even remember everything. CPR, first aid certified, because again, it's safety first. We are in the business of providing services for, caring for, and supporting human beings. So the whole intention around the business is compassion and results, not money. Money is like tertiary. It's all the way down, 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 down there. You're going to get the money. The money going to come. And if you chasing the money, it's like a mouse. It's going to run from you. The people who are chasing that bag and that money, you'll notice it's always moving. So when you are doing the right thing, the right way, you have your business is clean on paper, everything is set up properly, the money is going to come. Trust and believe, right? So when you're launching your business, you have to have the business of your home in order too. Of course, you're in business to support your house so that you're able to send your children to the schools you want. You're able to live where you want, eat what you want. Just have like a nice, formidable living. That's what business is all about. Small business to me anyway, right? It's not about Balenciagas and chains and stuff like, right? So, when I decide who I want to partner with, it's just certain things that I look at, listen to, and cue into, right? So in this package, not only are you getting the training, not only are you getting the certifications, not only are you able to master modalities, get the professional grade equipment, and you get the actual tools that you need to launch, like your client forms, your COVID forms, your business plan template, the resource bank. This package is chock full of all the resources. It's like I'm literally giving you guys the things that I have learned trial by fire. My partners are in here. My faja vendor, the guy, I went to his house, slept in he and his wife's home in South America in Bogota, Colombia, went into the manufacturing floor, had fajas and things and waist trainers designed especially for us, low minimum order quantity to purchase the fajas. That contact is in there, covered. So if you want to sell your own garments, it is doable. When I started selling waist trainers and fajas initially, the company wanted like a 1,000 piece order initially. It was so freaking expensive. I had cases and cases of garments. And the trouble with that, it's not like, oh, my boyfriend gonna give me money, I can afford it. Girl, think farther and deeper than that, right? The trouble with that was that I didn't know which garments would sell. So literally to this day, I still have a few garments from my first order because it was a wrong pick. You're trying this out. You don't know which things are going to sell in your market faster, better. You really don't know until you actually expose those products to your client base, right? And then also the fajas, that was another thing. Quality, what they're made of, how they're made, things of that sort. Got it covered in the package. If you want to sell topicals, I have another Colombian partner that makes the coffee creams, the cold tightening creams, all these other things. Low minimum order quantity. We'll ship them to you straight from Colombia. They drop ship everything from South America to Connecticut, and she can generally get those things out in a day or two, depending on where you are in the U.S. of A. You have your insurance broker. You have someone who can help you with marketing, consulting. It's so many resources in that package. Someone who can help you create your brand image, your flyers, your website. It's just all in there. And this stuff costs me a lot of money to vet, develop, and own these relationships, right? It's covered. In addition to the machine game, one thing I want to tell people about these machines, I don't know that a lot of people know how machines are actually made in China. So in South America, I just found this engineer. He and I put together a partnership. It was like, oh my gosh, you have what I need, branded it for me, packaged it for me, done. That's the butt lift machine, the vacuum. Now, when I went to China, I was vetted by a few different manufacturing partners. We wine dined. They took me to Gangzhou. I went to experience centers. I got to check out like the manufacturing process. And then I chose my partners, whoever could, package what I wanted at prices, so forth. But what I learned was when the machines are made, see, a lot of people think they can just cop a machine off of Alibaba or, what's that thing called? Amazon or whatever. When you look at Chinese manufacturing, one company doesn't make the entire machine. See, that's important to know because the way it's set up, you'll have one manufacturing house who will do the microchips. Another one may do the motherboards. Another one does the actual wiring so that you can assemble the hand tools and tubing. A whole nother company does the plastics and moldings. So see, that's important because that means you could have 100, 200 different machine manufacturers going to a handful of molding plastic companies. And what that means is they're all designing the same chassis style. So when they go, they literally ask me which type of casing I wanted on my machines. And you can see from when I started doing my trainings earlier up until now, we changed the actual casing of the machine for just resistance, sturdiness. Like the original casing that we used, it was like, I drop a picture in like this lucite, funky plastic. It was real sexy looking. But child, by the time it got here, that thing was broken up half the time. So we switched it to something that was more sturdy, more durable. And some people did say they wanted to travel with the machine. So something that if you wanted to move your machine around, it would be a better fit. But the T is, again, all these different manufacturers go to the molding and plastic company and choose the same chassis. So you don't know what's inside the guts of the machine. So what that means to you, the end user, you, the person who's about to apply that energy onto a person's body, you don't know if it's 40 kilowatts, 60 kilowatts, 10 kilowatts, 80 kilowatts, 30 kilowatts. You don't really know. How do you test it? You don't have a way to test that energy from that cavitation wand or the radio frequency or the current on the microcurrent. So it's important and critical that you have reliable sound manufacturing partnerships before you start buying machines and then rubbing them on people's bodies. Because trust and believe, when people out here feel like you're making 10 pennies, they coming. Whoo-wee, child. I could tell you stories. I'm telling you, when I get into my training class in person, that is one of the benefits of it. We do get to have those sidebars and talk about those types of things. People out here suing, honey. Believe me, they don't want to put in no work. You need to know what you are doing. Your protocols need to be tight. They need to be measurable. Your equipment needs to be reliable. You need to be able to track that puppy from assembly to when it was sitting in your house or your business and you put that gel on it. It's very important. These are things, there is risk involved in personal services and doing treatments on human beings' bodies. We are in America. All these other countries, they laugh at me when I tell them about the American lawsuits. Oh, Josie, you're so funny. I'm like, this is right. You guys don't even understand. I'm talking to lawyers as much as I'm talking to my cousins. It's cray-cray, right? Anyway, September 24th, that's Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. is our next in-person class. Again, 50% off deposit. Can lock that in before the end of August 24th. Will be the cutoff for that. What else do I want to tell you guys about? Oh, so for the folks that can't make it here in person, do not worry. We always have virtual training online. And honestly, I think the virtual training is the best deal. You're getting the exact same machines, exact same criteria, exact same protocols and manuals. Everything is printable and downloadable. You save it in your device. The T with the online and virtual training is you get to take the class as much as you want for 7 days. What do you hear what I'm saying? Usually when you go to a class, when these people come to this class on the 24th, they get that one live experience. We still going over the same information and content. You have the pre-recorded videos showing you the hand strokes, giving you the tips and tricks. All the same information is being shared. The difference is when they leave that class on the 24th, all they have are their notes to rely on. You, on the virtual tip, you get to go back in, break it up, do one segment again if you wanted to, call your cousin over, say, hey, let me try this treatment, review the other segment again, as many times as you would like to until you are comfortable within that 7-day period. I don't know many people that are offering that type of access to their training portal either. Ting, ting. Okay, so there's that. And other things that I would tell you when we are comparing apples and oranges, like why, put it out there, why Black Bella DC? Again, you are getting not only the equipment, the instructions, the details, the forms, those hard things, but you're also getting these valued relationships. You got the pay to play. Like when I was starting my first business, I know I spent like $4,000 on my first butt lift machine. It was from Bucaramanga, Colombia. I got it from Delphin. You can Google them. Delta, Echo, Lima, Foxtrot, Indigo, New York, Delphin. They're in Bucaramanga. I risked it all. I was like, you know what? I've wasted $4,000 or $5,000 before. The machine was kind of expensive. I didn't know these people. There was no buyer security online. They were like, Western Union us this money. And I said, you know what? I'm going to pray on it and I'm going to try it. And I tried it. Got the machine in my house. Tried the modality and the treatment. It was working. I was like, yes, this is so crazy. So what I did was moved into a smaller suite. Then I moved into a larger suite when the proof of concept was intact. But then I started to stretch my legs and said, hey, let me try some other treatments. So I wanted to do the sauna wrap. So I could have bought like a sauna wrap for like a few $100s, but there was something different about one of my partners that's included in this package, the Sudotonic sauna. This woman, Barbara, not only did she teach me how to use the machine, she taught me how to make money. She's one of my spa mentors. I have a couple of my spa mentors in this package as well. These people charge me. They bill me for this knowledge. You have access to them as well. It's about the value. It's not just the thing, the widget, or the actual, because a monkey can rub the tool, people. You could get a monkey to come in and tell that little chimp, go back and forth, keep on going. You want this banana? Rub that thing. But the thing that makes it a business is not the widget or the process. The thing that makes something a business is the infrastructure and development. So in the Black Bella Business Builder bundle, you are getting those developmental tools. You're getting those relationships. That's what you invest in. And also, when we talk about winning, the only reason you're broke out here is because you want to be. There is too many different ways, too many different opportunities for you to make money. And when I found this business, I was doing like public safety sales and contract management and working with like skills trades people. My accounts had like all the water authority, the school districts, higher education, construction. It was, you would not believe. I didn't think I was going to be in this field. This was God's greatest gift to me. I am happy to go to work every day. It's the hardest I ever work now, but I'm very, very, very happy. That's why I say the money will come. Get your house in order. Get your things together. Set your business up for real. All that PayPal and Cash App business, you ain't fooling nobody. The government hip to you. Do it the right way. And when I'm telling you, you will win, honey, we wins at Black Bella DC. This is our first year, honestly, having to ask people for money. We've been applying for grants. We're in 3 different incubator programs. In fact, speaking of winning, we most recently, Google us, Washington, D.C. had a small business interim retail village competition. Over 50 businesses competed. Black Bella D.C. was one of the 8 winners. When you see them, you see us. Our name is right at the top. When you Google it, Washington, D.C., Sycamore and Oak Retail Village, we won. The tools that are in this package get you set up so that you can submit applications for grants, incubators, and things of that sort. You have to have your business plan. You have to be documented. You have to have structure. No one's giving you money to go into a suite and hope it works. Who's doing that? So I'm just telling you, you can do it. You stay focused, keep your intentions clear. Always just do the little bitty work. And I'm telling you, it pays off. Like, it is unreal. That thing where people think they're getting over by not paying taxes, not filing things, it's the dumbest game I've ever seen. You get so much credit, refund, resources, tax breaks, all these other benefits when you play the damn game. That's why all the rich people have corporations in this country. So, I mean, just do it the right way and it will pay, right? I also offer one-on-one coaching. So if people have already started, or you're kind of at a hump or a little plateau and you wanted more insight, support, back end information, things of that sort. But the thing about me is, I'm sorry, I got to get back to school. My lunch is over, child. The thing about me is I actually do what I say I do, Ting Ting. I'm an actual practitioner. I run the business. We're opening location number 2 soon. Hey. We have some stuff happening in Maryland as well. But the thing about it is that I do what I say I'm going to do. So my time is very, very structured. Like, I don't have a bunch of time. When I have free time, I'm creating something, learning something, doing something, thinking about the next thing I'm going to do. That's just how my brain and everything is wired. But what that does is that means I'm not sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. So if you want time with me, you got to text me, schedule it, put something in the post. It has to be on my schedule. And if you want me to consult with you, I don't mentor. I have one mentee that I've chosen. She chose me. However that went, it works. But I don't mentor. And then know something else. Mentors don't charge. There's that. Because people keep on talking about their mentor charges of $500. Sis, that's not a mentor. That's consulting. And anywho, I'm sorry, I'm drinking all of the thing. Pardon me, guys. All right, I'm going back into lunch. But if you need me, send me a message. Drop me a line. We can coordinate something where I can pull in resources and offer support and give you a little bit of my lady wisdom or whatever it is. If I don't know something, I will get you the answers. I will learn it and bring it to you as it were. BlackBellaDC.com is our parent site, and you can link to training through there, or you can go straight to BlackBellaDCContouringAcademy.com. All the best. You guys stay safe and be well.